Hi, my name is Arthur Hsu, Senior Course Instructor for TRX. Today I'm going to show you how to manipulate the intensity of your workout using 3 principles of progression. The vector resistance principle. I'm going to use a low row to demonstrate. Vector resistance is simply put your body weight versus body angle. So the higher you are, the easier the exercise, and the lower you are, the more difficult. So as I'm standing up tall, the exercise is easier for me to perform because I'm pulling less weight. If I want to make the exercise more intense, I'll start walking down and get lower to the ground. Now my body has to handle more load. If it's too hard for me to handle, I'll simply walk back up and make the exercise easy. Now your 4 basic stability stances. We're going to perform them with the TRX chest press. The first stance is the offset foot position, which will allow you to help unload some of your body weight onto that front leg and give you a nice long base of support. The second progression will be a nice wide side stance, which will increase the difficulty just slightly because you don't have that front leg supporting your trunk anymore, but you still have that nice wide side stance. The third progression is to narrow that stance and bring your feet closer together, which will narrow your base of support. And then finally, you'll take one leg and center it to the TRX, and you'll take the opposite leg out to the side, and this is called the single leg progression. Now we're going to go over the pendulum principle, which is your starting point relative to neutral point. I'm going to sit down with my toes underneath the foot cradles, use my fingers into the foot cradles. I'm going to roll onto my back, bringing both knees to my chest, and place the foot cradles under my heels at the same time. By doing this and extending my knees out, I should be right underneath neutral. Now make sure you keep pressure on your heels so that your heels don't come out of the foot cradle as you perform the exercise. Put your hands on the floor, lift your hips up, and perform the leg curl. I would say this is an intermediate level leg curl. If this is too difficult, you can modify the intensity by sitting down, getting up on your hips, and moving your feet behind neutral, which will make the exercise easier to perform because gravity is helping you back down. It's as if you're running downhill. If you need to make it more progressive, simply sit up, put your hands on the floor, walk your feet in front of neutral, and it will make the exercise more difficult because as you come up, it's like running uphill and gravity is trying to pull you down. So it gives you more resistance as you're performing the hamstring leg curl. And that is your pendulum principle.